Yummy, 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 you. The only slice I truly like costs more than a buck or two. Yummy, 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 yummy pizza. Yummy,
All right,
yummy,
everybody,
yummy.
welcome back to 9/11 is Gay, the information show. And being that 9/11 is gay, this is going to be a pretty gay-centric episode. Our topic of the day, of course, is what's on everybody's minds. Diddy, who has been pretty naughty lately. He's being sued, of course, by a former producer of his for a whole slew of things: sexual assault, blackmail, Epsteinian things. So we have a guest coming in studio, a New York City-based rapper who has actually worked with Diddy, and he's gonna really tell us what's what about the whole Diddy situation, because Diddy's getting pretty slandered in the news, or maybe it's true. We don't know, do we?
We don't know. Sad.
I guess we should probably get right into it. One of the other gay guys in the news today is one of people's favorite hunks, Bradley.
You didn't even ask me how I was doing.
Oh, right.
Is that tradition?
Dirk,
He does.
how are you doing?
He usually does.
You asked me how I was doing for
Maybe you should have more adrenochrome.
I certainly will. But we are joined by the minority, Giselle, who's also a woman of color.
I just wanted you to ask me how I was.
Just ask her.
But I'm not
wait.
interested, though, so it would be very...
Yeah, because then he just, okay.
Yeah.
Brutally honest.
And we're also, of course, joined by Dirk Dinkman,
What's up, what's up?
one of the chosen people. So, one of the other gay guys in the news today, as we learned Diddy's gay, doing gay things. Bradley Cooper, who a lot of women thought was a hunk, now is not so hunky. Dirk, pull up this article about Bradley Cooper. Headline: Bradley Cooper is totally fine walking around naked at home because his father was always nude in their house and used to shower with his dad. That doesn't sound like a very hunky thing to do, is it?
Dad showers?
Alpha male move.
Yeah, I'm not an alpha, so I've never done this, and this could be the problem. This might be why. I never showered with my dad.
That's fucked up, man.
Should I start?
Let us know how that goes.
Well, Bradley Cooper's cool, and he showers with the dad.
Right.
So
Pull up Bradley Cooper. Yeah, let's get a look at this guy.
he's here.
Actually-
Oh, there he is.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
he's here.
him? Wait, he's not as cool as I thought. He kind of sucks.
No, he doesn't.
He belongs in the shower with his dad.
Well, could we see what his dad looks like?
Oh.
Wait, is that relevant?
Yeah.
Does
Might
it make
be.
it better?
Yeah.
Giselle, you're supposed to be the
Yeah,
voice
pull
of
up Mr.
reason here.
Cooper.
Oh, boy. The visuals.
He, no. I wouldn't not shower with that dad.
Oh, wow, he looks like him.
He does?
I
Yeah.
don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
Like in here.
And down there. So yeah, Bradley Cooper's pretty gay as well. No lawsuits though. His dad's not suing him for not cleaning him well enough in the shower.
So wait, are the people mad?
I mean, not the LGBTQ community, nor the dad community. No one's mad. I just thought it was interesting that this guy was gay, because no one knew that Diddy was gay until a week ago when the lawsuit came out. Now we know Bradley Cooper's incestuously gay, which is next top tier. It's pretty cool. But Bradley Cooper, it's
Always.
yeah. They never,
Jesus
not once have they
Christ.
not showered together.
I'm curious, to what age did this go up to? Because, that's really fun.
I think they're still doing it to this day.
Shut
they
up.
said.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, all right. Well, that's another gay guy. Another gay thing that happened in the news was this Air Force guy who lit himself on fire for Palestine.
Oh, I saw that.
And inflaming
What?
yourself for Palestine
watch
is
it.
one of the
I heard
gayest
about
things I think I've ever heard.
It
Isn't
sounds
it?
like a real flamer to me.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I mean, everyone's really talked about that a lot. That's kind of old news at this point, but I just thought that was kind of a lame thing to do, isn't it? For Palestine, of all things.
I mean, I don't know.
Should I bring it up?
Nah.
No.
There's really nothing else to say about it. But it is International Women's Day as well.
Yay.
Well, yesterday was, I think. But we have a woman here. Isn't that right?
Well, isn't it Women's Month?
No, this was day
No, but isn't the whole month Women's Month?
of March, maybe.
I just
February
heard
was-
about the day.
Yeah.
I'm more up on.
Can you look up what March is for?
Where does it say March?
So there's
Oh, here it is.
women's history, I guess, is different than Women's Day. What did you say?
Yeah, they have a whole day and a
Yeah.
whole month.
International Women's Day?
International Women's Day.
But more importantly than women, one of our key segments we do on the show here is our segment called Community Showcase, where we highlight an extraordinary member of the community, whether man or female or any.
You've never picked a female before.
Well, I said extraordinary citizens, so the jury's still out for that. But
Not even for
Dirk
women's
shouldn't even be laughing at that.
I'm not allowed to laugh now.
No, I don't even know who you are anymore.
Thought you was.
What?
I thought you'd figured this out last
What?
time.
well, our winner today,
Well, you know what? In Giselle's defense, it should be a woman for Women's History Month.
it should have, but it
All
is.
right, just make it Madonna. Madonna's the winner.
Our winner is someone who I think really does appreciate women and minorities of the sorts. Our winner today is Adolf Hitler, Dielstison. So here's Adolf's LinkedIn page here. He's from Jakarta, Indonesia. He's got 100 connections. He's hashtag open to work. So that's very impressive for job suitors looking for a good new employee. Adolf Hitler Dielstison, he's open to work, but he's not certain he does want to work, but he's open to it. And he's posed in front of a shit mop. So we know cleanliness is a big part of his work regimen. So let's scroll down. Let's learn a little more about Adolf. Experience. Here we go. CNN production assistant. That's impressive. Giselle loves CNN, don't you?
Wait, why do I love CNN?
Thanks. You're one of those cool liberal women of the city.
Oh,
They're left wing.
right.
We're alt right, and
you're
you're left-
watching Fox News.
No, I watch 4chan.
What's that?
It's a cool political site.
Have you ever been on 4chan?
No. All right. So Adolf here was a chef at Pizza Hut.
I bet he was good working with the ovens. Right?
Do you think he gave out the personal pan pizzas?
Wait, what's that have to do with the Holocaust?
You don't know? You didn't hear?
But yeah, that's pretty impressive for Adolf Hitler, Dielstison. And he was our winner today.
Is that it? No, he's still got. What is this? He's got some education.
doesn't have a lot
this
up
is
there.
a big deal. Education.
Oh yeah,
is a
look at
big
his
deal.
skills. Writing.
Hiking. He's good at hiking.
He wrote Mein Kampf.
Yeah, exactly.
Hiking. He hiked into a lot of different
Hold on.
countries.
He has one more secret skill.
All three. Oh,
What's
shit.
the
Only
secret
two
skill?
show.
Well, he's showing two. Maybe he has three. Let's see it.
Social media. Yo, he's really good.
Yeah, wow.
He's really good at social media.
This guy's good. I could picture this guy running a country someday.
So Adolf Hitler is a hiker.
Apparently.
Yeah, he hiked into Poland.
hiked.
A lot of places he hiked. So yeah, that's our winner. Thank you, Adolf Hitler Dielstison. Hopefully you get hired pretty soon. So our phone lines are open. Another segment I want to get into here is a segment we've done once before, but we're going to have live callers this time. And this segment is called Giselle Loveline, or Dear Giselle. I guess the advice doesn't have to be love related, but This segment, Giselle is known for giving really good advice. So we have listeners who are going to call in, hopefully, soon. So yeah, Giselle is a woman, and women love to yammer, so we know they're good at giving advice. They like to get lunch.
Are you trying to hit a quota?
Of saying women?
Of like reminding the audience that I'm a woman?
Yeah. I'm trying to get them hot and bothered.
It's for the month. It's just for the month of March.
Yeah. It's Women's Day.
It was Women's Day.
It still is Women's Month.
What are we going to do about Tony's internalized misogyny? Like
we should externalize it as well.
You should probably shower with your dad.
Huh?
Is that going to help?
Shower with my dad?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. You got to call her.
Oh, no. I'm nervous.
Hello.
You're live on the air. If you could introduce yourself. This is our segment, Dear Giselle. If you have any advice you need from Giselle, you're live.
Yes, hello. I'm Dmitri. I'm first-time caller, and I love to mull her. Giselle, you are nature's greatest miracle. I love you. You are a beautiful angel, and I think you're doing a bang-up job on this pod.
Wow. Absolutely.
Nice to meet you, Dmitri.
I agree.
Now, my question, Giselle, it's why? Why do you do the bad tweets? And how dare you?
Good question.
Well,
but he loves you.
I thought I was going to give advice to other people about their life.
Well, let me get to that, because the thing is, Giselle, when I look at you on camera, you just ooze compassion and humanity and good reason, and I see that. I see you, I hear you, I feel you, I taste you, I kiss you, but I cannot compute how this same person who I see, who I know, is making the same, is a part of the same Twitter persona. It doesn't seem right. Is it a bit, Giselle? Are the tweets a bit? Because I don't like bits.
Or maybe this is a bit. Maybe the tweets are the real you.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
I feel like every episode we have to talk about, or Tony pressures me to talk about my issues with Ambien.
I thought you were going to say your issues with black people.
Now, Giselle, make no mistake when I ask, can you blink twice if you need help?
Don't blink.
Are you under too much pressure over on this pod? Are they treating you well?
You better not
She
fucking
blinked
blink.
once.
You better not fucking blink twice. You better not fucking do it. I'll fucking...
Is this like an intervention?
I hear Grim Grimsley in the background there. He's very, I know, I can tell he's joking. He's a good guy. I love him.
I might change
He's
my
just so
name.
good. You guys are all good.
So Giselle, why do you tweet these things? He needs advice for you, it sounds like. Which is the best advice. The advice you give to others is really for yourself.
For myself.
Well,
Yeah.
Maybe
Giselle,
I need...
before you even answer, can I tell you a dream I've had?
Sure.
Okay. Funny enough, you were in the dream. We were at LAX. We were sitting on a bench with our luggage. We were going to some godforsaken country to study the chimps, like a Jane Goodall, Dmitri combo. And you are looking out on. We're sitting on the bench. We're looking out outside the airport, and there's cars everywhere. They can't get in or out. It's gridlock, bumper to bumper. And you fling yourself off the bench. You're frantic. You're trying to control the traffic. You're trying to direct traffic. And I'm thinking to myself, Giselle, you fool, get back on the bench. You have no greater context as to what's going on here. I woke up from the dream, and I wrote it down, and I said, this is pretty simple. It's very simple of how I get worked up when I see your tweets, because it's the same thing. You have no greater context when you talk about the Jews or the Israelites or the Palestinians. I don't want to blame you, Giselle, because I think I'm just as much a victim of all this as you are. We get so consumed with social media, and we get so worked up in the TikToks and the Instagram reels. How do we escape it? How do I touch grass, as the kids say?
So...
What? Yeah, you need to sum up the question, Dmitri. I think she's confused.
Well, no, I think he's saying that maybe I need to, baby steps. Maybe like step one would be less time spent on Instagram. I actually recently
On Ambien.
Instagram, Twitter X, YouTube, all of the things, but I recently put a app on my phone that actually tracks the amount of times that I log in within 24 hours.
That's a great
good.
start, baby step. Yeah.
Okay.
See, she's
Because I find
working on it.
I find myself I can't get anything done throughout the day because I'm just glued to this, and I'm like, this is like a shackle.
Exactly.
And maybe maybe it's my problem that I get so upset when I see, because I see you, I know you. When I see you on camera, you are from top to bottom. You are woman. Hear me roar, and I respect that. I love that about you.
Thank
And
you.
I don't think.
Wow.
Yes, no problem. But maybe we aren't our real selves when we're on the X, as it were.
He's giving you an out. Take it.
I mean,
At the end of the day, Giselle, I love you. You know that. I hope they treat you well. I hope they pay you well as well.
thank you.
Well, we pay her 60 cents on the dollar for what me and Dirk make, but it's Women's Month, so we have to really appreciate that gender wage gap and why it exists for good reason.
Absolutely.
So, all right, well,
100% agree.
does that help you, Dmitri?
I think I'm going to take a nice bath. Maybe that will calm me down.
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
if I have some advice for you, sir, I would work on this parasocial relationship you have with Giselle. Seems like you're basing too much of your life off of another person, and it's not good to. You need to get back to your own self. Did he just hang up on me?
Someone else is calling in. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, you're live on the air with Giselle. If you want to introduce yourself and ask some advice you need.
All right. Thanks for having me on, guys. Hey, Giselle. This is Steve from Fishtown, Philadelphia. I'm a first-time, long-time. So I've been following your stuff online, and I really like what I'm seeing. So I have some advice. I feel you guys can probably help me with some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you, Steve.
Hey, so do I need to I don't really talk on the phone that much. So do I need to say about myself first, or should I just ask you the advice, for advice? What should I do first?
If you want to give a brief background on yourself and then ask the question.
All right. So I'm 34 years old. I think I'm a typical guy. I just try to keep it moving. I recently moved out of my dad's house. Into a junior apartment in Fishtown, Philadelphia, and I've been bouncing around from job to job, and I'm in this new. I don't really want to give the name of the store, but it's a department store, and I'm in their junior management program. So I'm really trying to move up, and I feel like I need to call you guys to ask for advice because I have a type of anxiety that's really, really holding me back, and I kind of want some strategies or suggestions about what I should do because there's one really. It's one roadblock holding me back, and
all right,
so
let's hear it.
can I ask you guys? All right, so if I'm talking to somebody or really anything in general, every person I come across or any person that I interact with or even think about even, so it's hard to say, but I guess I'll just be frank. So whenever I'm talking to somebody or watching a movie or thinking about a person, I can't stop at visualizing about their asshole or their sphincter. And I try to maintain I think I'm able to interact and still live my life. Nobody's ever known that. It's in my head, but I think it stops me from being. It's just a heavy cross to bear, and it really holds me back from succeeding because in the back of my head it's really, really holding me back, and it's really making me just visualize it, and it's really hard not to visualize somebody's intimate part like that.
Well, you're talking to Giselle right now. Are you imagining her sphincter?
Tony.
Well, she's a person, isn't she? So I told you it's everybody I come across. So yes, I'm picturing a puckering balloon knot right now, and it's not a sexual thing, so it's not weird. But it's it's more of it's more of something I have to deal with. So I'm not able to be my authentic self. I'm delayed now because I can't
it does sound like a problem.
I'm thinking about I'm thinking about the asshole before I'm able to talk about my promotions or things like that.
Yeah, that's probably why you're stammering so much right now. But Giselle, do you have advice for this? Well, this is your segment. He's imagining these sick things, and it's holding him back.
Well, so
He never
it's
said
only
they
like
were
one
sick.
thing.
He said it's not.
No,
really
it's not sick at all. It's not a sexual thing. Like, for example, I tried to like distract myself with I tried experimenting with pornography, and I can't even get off to it because I'll be watching a pornography, and then I'll imagine just their asshole, and then I can't even do anything about it.
How much imagining you have to
It's
do
not
if
even
you're watching pornography? It's right there in your face, no?
No, but but it's I'm not watching for that. I'm trying to escape that. And,
It's not like you're watching C-SPAN or the presidential union,
Or
State of the Union.
presidential erection.
Oh, the State of the Union, you were imagining Joe Biden's butthole?
Well, yes, and all of them too. I'm trying to tell you, it's every single person. I was trying to escape
Yeah, that's
it.
no good.
So the other night, my dad was watching a movie, so I put on the Greatest Showman, and all I could picture was Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron, Zendaya's assholes, and it just took away from the movie. So I couldn't even You think you'd see the elephants coming out and all these other things the trapeze and the bearded woman, but all I could it's just really heavy. It's just heavy. It's just it's not a good way to live.
I mean, you
I
sound
feel
really upset by it.
Well,
I mean, Giselle, you got to help him out a little bit.
Do you have anything to say, Giselle? Because I have some advice for him if you don't. Are you sure? This
Go ahead,
your segment.
Dirk,
I don't
you
want
can
to.
go.
I don't
No,
want to step
Dirk can
over your
go.
segment.
You
Well,
might have more experience with
Okay,
assholes
Steve,
than I do.
I do not. It's not my experience with assholes that's going to help this man. Okay. So it sounds, Steve.
it's not a sexual thing.
Right. No, I got that, Steve. So it sounds like there's a lot of shame behind this. And before you mentioned
Well,
that you
nobody
feel
knows.
right. Well, we know now, and of the millions of viewers now know as well. It sounds like there's a lot of shame behind this. And before you said you couldn't be your authentic self because of this, but I actually think this is the key to your authentic self. If you would just accept that this is who you are and accepted that this is your authentic self and lost the shame behind this, I think you would do a lot better.
I see where you're coming from, but I'm going to try to paint a picture of how it interferes with my life. So can I do that?
Mm-hmm.
Please.
So I'll be in a meeting with my supervisor, and it's not so they'll be talking about something, and I'll just imagine I'll just be imagining a puckering asshole, and they're looking at me like I'm a weirdo, but I know they don't know. So it's kind of an internal struggle.
I noticed the assholes are
So
always
they don't even
puckering.
know.
That's a common theme.
Well,
There might be something.
because mine usually is then. Because mine usually is then because I'm uncomfortable. So I guess that I associate with that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, Giselle, is there a spiritual route you could give him advice on that me and Dirk aren't qualified to?
I think
Okay.
acceptance is that not a...
Yeah, I mean, not having shame around it, I think, would be number one. If you're saying that that's not it, but I think that it could potentially help you to start with steps to sort of intentionally set yourself up on a path of changing your ways, which doesn't mean fixing it in 24 hours.
Look, I don't really mind visualizing. I mind that I'm thinking about it was taking away from things I could be talking about. Because I'm giving so much of my attention and energy. I'm giving so much of my attention and energy to visualizing these things. I'm not able to give any ideas to my coworkers, and I'm not able to because most of my brain is just overwhelmed with this.
Yeah, but how do you know that the people you're talking with aren't also going through the same thing? You might, if you opened up about it, you might actually meet more people who are like you, and then you can be your true self with them. You don't know what they're thinking.
I don't know.
They could be thinking about your asshole too.
This whole thing started with because it was pre-COVID, and my I was going for this job, and my dad was he gave you the old adage imagine everybody naked, and that never helped me. And then I was okay, I'm gonna in my head, I'm going to take it a step further. I'm gonna imagine everybody's asshole.
Oh,
and
it backfired. Okay.
It backfired because now it's just really, it's just I just don't want to think about that all the time. It's really, think about if every person you came across, you thought about not them as a person, you just thought about a visualization of their close up asshole, sphincter,
I feel like this is contagious.
It's
I
not
feel like I'm
good.
going to start thinking about everybody's asshole now because of this guy. Giselle,
No, I'm
you're going to be
telling
thinking
you.
of everybody's asshole now.
Giselle, give
So,
him
like, anybody
one
come
piece of
across-
advice besides not feeling shame. Like, what if one of your close friends came to you with this info? What would you say to them?
Pretend Steve's your friend. Pretend Steve is me.
I mean, he mans up
I
to
mean,
call
I would
in.
say you're saying that it's non-sexual, but have you ever gone down the route of experiencing it sexually and seeing if that tones it down?
Interesting.
Hmm.
Wow.
Well, I think I tried to like watch like exclusively like non-asshole pornography.
No, I mean like
And-
a man or a woman behind closed doors associating the face with the asshole and then head on
Yeah,
asshole.
you need to go right into that asshole.
Wait, so like actually, so like the person who I'm so, like, actually seeing their asshole, like
Yeah.
so like I don't know, maybe that would work.
you got.
You got to
But,
try
like,
it.
How am I gonna ask my boss if I can see her asshole?
Well, no, I'm saying
She might be into
experimenting with someone that you're also potentially,
Bradley Cooper's dad.
yeah, that you're behind closed doors with, and it not be your
Okay.
boss.
All right.
I would definitely. My
You accept
advice
that
is
advice,
definitely don't share that with your boss. Don't come
Okay.
on to your boss.
So,
Don't tell her.
So non-boss.
Not
I'll try to find
porn.
somebody
Not
that
your
looks
boss.
Like,
Hook up with a man or a woman. Do the whole visualization, and then just go in.
Wow. Good stuff.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. He
All right.
likes it.
That's good. I think that might help. You should, call back and give us next time an update if it helped at all.
All right. Thanks, guys. Keep fighting the good fight.
All right.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Steve. Bye.
Later, Steve.
All right. Well, that was interesting. I mean, that was good advice you finally gave him at the end there.
I can't.
What?
Everything. My armpits are sweating.
Whoa.
My
The
feet are
armpits now?
He
sweating.
unlocked a new sweat zone.
We need a Giselle sweat map.
Yeah.
Feet, hands, pits now.
Yeah.
What's next? What's left? Actually,
Asshole.
never mind.
Oh, goodness. All right. Well, we'll keep the phones open in case anyone else calls in.
This is gonna be a very asshole predominant episode.
Well, yeah, we said it was a gay-centric episode, so
Yeah.
perfect. Diddy's been,
Well, that's what I'm saying. Those are the allegations.
yeah, he's been venturing down that road.
That Little Rod is saying.
So one of the contests we had from last week was another fan art segment where folks drew me and Giselle, but we then wanted to say Dirk Dinkman, our Jewish attorney, he was left out. So we created a contest about whichever fan drew the most accurate Dirk representation, because no one knows what Dirk looks like except us. They would win a piece of merch of their choosing of ours. So we got 6 entries in.
What?
6 Dirks we got.
I'm surprised we got one.
My
I didn't
gosh.
think anybody would do it.
So
I also feel like, how would you feel about a spritz bottle? Like, I need to be misted off after
Yeah,
all.
but I don't
like,
have one of
we're
those
just
here.
transitioning. Okay.
Dump the adrenochrome on her head.
what's in your Stanley?
Water.
Not a Stanley.
All right, so you could, yeah.
I need to be misted.
So we got 6 entries. I think we're gonna have Dirk be the final judge
I mean, I think
Yeah.
that's fair.
as to who the winner is. I think he's combining accuracy with
Artistic ability.
yeah. so
We're going to give our opinion.
yes,
But we
definitely.
don't. We
But
don't
it doesn't
vote.
matter. You could talk
I
if you
know.
want,
You
yeah.
vote. You're in charge. You tell us what to do.
So I don't want
Got that
to.
right.
I don't know if I should tell who submitted what.
Don't tell him.
Yeah, 'cause I
Don't
don't
tell
want. I
him.
don't want to sway any decisions. So we'll keep it anonymous, and then we'll announce who submitted what.
So you just told me that I'm going to know some of these submissions, these people, the submissions. So I already have an idea of who submitted.
No, you don't. All right.
All right.
So pull
Let's
up the
just
first
go
one.
on. Can you play music with it?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it's our Jewish attorney.
Oh.
And here's our first entry.
My God.
So we got Dirk with his pet cat, which I don't. Have you ever talked about having a cat on the show? Maybe you have. I don't know.
I think I
but-
have.
and he's watching.
Floored.
He's watching the news with a penis-shaped hole in the ground, which says "America under attack."
Okay.
And then outside his window, we had the Twin Towers on fire, about to collapse. So this is very intricate. There's a lot to unpack here.
There's a story here.
Really is. So Dirk is happily also, look at his mouth. He's happily watching the news of America under attack.
But the cat is happy as well.
Also happy. Both
Which is
Jewish.
interesting. Yeah, but well, you know.
And they got his yarmulke. The cat's got a yarmulke. I mean, this one's gonna be hard to top. I think this one's pretty good because they got the 9/11 is gay theme because the Twin Towers are burning and the gay penis shape, which also that could be a Diddy shaped hole as far as we know. Diddy might be in there going about his way.
Diddy did 9/11.
So this one's pretty good. Congratulations.
Yeah, and in terms of accuracy, I mean, it's not. I have to say the artistry isn't very detailed, but it's actually pretty accurate too. I think.
It is, yeah.
Yeah,
In terms
I mean,
of
You
looking
are
like
broad
Dirk.
like that.
Given the lack of detail, I actually think despite that, I think it's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, the hair is pretty good.
So that's off to a good start. You could pull up our next one.
Okay.
Here we got a
Big
hand.
manly show.
What everyone's making you with big shoulders.
Cool pants and matching tie.
Yeah, so he gave us
Wow.
notes here. Off the top, we got a handlebar mustache to warn off predators, which is pretty cool. This is cooler than the real Dirk, I think. The handlebar mustache is pretty
Yeah.
damn cool.
I would say so. Yeah,
Wow.
big manly shoulders. Mangled
manly
hands from
shoulders.
working so hard.
Mangled.
This guy's a hunk.
I feel like this is the opposite of Dirk. Like, this is the
Except
anti-Dirk.
the manly shoulders.
Yeah, well, his hands are mangled from pulling up stuff all that. We keep telling him to pull things up all day, and he's got carpal tunnel big time in that left hand of his.
Yeah, big time.
And then he's got cool pants and matching tie because it's his day off.
I can't believe there's 6.
Yeah,
This
that's
one's pretty
nuts.
good too. I do like this one.
Yeah, but like, this guy shouldn't be doing the podcast. This guy should be a cop.
Yeah.
Like, what is this guy doing?
I love him.
But the interesting
Pulling
is he's
shit up.
listening to you talk, Dirk, and this is what he sees in his mind. Like similar how Steve sees assholes. If we told Steve to draw drawing the Dirk
Oh
Dinkman
my
drawing
God.
contest, he would just draw the puckered asshole.
Look into the camera.
Yeah, he would
put
draw
the-
this guy's
put the
asshole.
call out to Steve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be therapeutic, having Steve draw the assholes as a way to like ward off his inner demons.
Wow, I like this one.
This one's good too.
In terms of accuracy, not even close, but I like it because it makes me like a Giga Chad, which is fantastic.
All right,
right.
entry number 3.
Who
Wow.
is that?
I don't know. But
This is an AI.
but it
thing.
says "Happy Hunting, Dirk."
Okay.
Like it's like a postcard you wrote where you're saying "Happy Hunting" and then you signed it, Dirk. I don't know, this
I don't know what to
this one, it did confuse me a little. Like, did he make this AI? Did he draw this 3D
No,
animation?
someone inputted like
It looks like Kramer.
Don Draper, Andy Dick, like,
Yeah.
and this is what the AI spit out.
Yeah, it's. I mean, there's something about it that I like. The vibe of it, I kind of like.
Yeah.
There's no chance somebody. I don't know. Was they even fucking like?
Yeah,
There's no
what
way
is
someone
this?
did this
Illustration.
themselves. Yeah.
I don't know.
So you lose points for that, but I love it. This is closer. This is closer.
Than the last handlebar guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say so.
Yeah. This one's more like, sniveling and
Sniveling
Weenie-
what, Dirk?
weenie.
You're allowed to say it. All right, so yeah, that's entry number 3. Entry number 4.
this is probably the most accurate actually.
Tweaked out eyes. You're a ginger Jew, which do
Wow.
exist. Those are actually my least favorite Jews types. Are the ginger Jews? They got you with really tweaked out eyes, big mouth, a cleft chin. Not man. This is the opposite shoulders of all the other entries. In terms of accuracy,
I think it's more accurate.
parts of it are actually kind of accurate.
This is like the Jack Skellington Dirk.
Right.
This is good. I like this one.
I like it too.
No eyebrows. That's very accurate. Very accurate.
No, that's accurate for me.
What?
Yeah, my eyebrows are very hard to see.
Well, yeah, but yours are hard to see. I don't have eyebrows.
Oh, right.
So this is very accurate in that regard. I love it.
Yeah, good entry.
Okay.
Wow.
I really don't appreciate this one.
It was bound for one of our fans to draw one like this.
I really, really don't appreciate this.
It's interesting. They drew one of the banker goblins from Harry Potter series.
I don't know what that is.
You've never seen Harry Potter?
Like once.
Yeah, no, there's bankers
There's
in it that
goblins.
J.K. Rowling created, and they looked very much like this
Yeah,
gentleman.
J.K. Rowling made goblins that look like this, bankers in her movie.
But one of the good things that this drawing is saying is that Israel is innocent,
Which is true.
which we actually learned from our last episode with our guest who taught us that Epstein wasn't a Jewish Mossad agent. He taught us that he was Greek. So this image is really upholding that newfound reputation of Jeffrey Epstein that Israel is innocent.
But also, does this person really think I'm that old? Like, come on. I'm not. I don't sound that old.
No.
Like, look, this guy's like what? Like 70 something?
Yeah.
Come on.
That's pretty inaccurate.
Very inaccurate. And tasteless, disrespectful.
No, to me it's
No,
tasteful.
it's artistry.
It's kitschy.
He just doesn't like to think of himself as
I think this guy is a hunk.
As a
ugly
stereotype.
man.
As a stereotype.
This guy's pretty good looking.
Anyway, this offends me. And
Sorry, I shouldn't have used the U word.
All right, our final submission.
Oh my
We've
gosh.
oh, is that just a nose?
Dirk as a giant nose.
Yeah, but cool. That guy's cool.
Yeah, he's got it's like a Giga Chad nose.
Wow.
But the nose is large, but the guy,
See,
the
this-
nose on the nose is cool.
The concept is great. I think in terms of concept, this and the first entry are the best in terms of conceptual art. It's got a lot of good details. It's got the curls, the yarmulke again, the Jewish scarf thing.
No smile. All business.
That's very accurate.
That's true.
Curls, that's accurate.
So this is a pretty good entry.
All right. Before I give my final authority take, I would like to hear what you have to say.
I would say it's between this one and the first one.
Interesting. So you like the story behind it.
Right,
You
I like concepts.
You like concepts. You like ideas.
Yeah, this one's not accurate visually, but the abstract nature.
They're
of
all
it.
really great.
Abstraction.
If I had to vote, I would probably say the first one
Interesting.
because it's telling a story of the podcast of Dirk,
It's the opposite though, where look how smiley he is here.
but he's happy because of what he's watching on TV.
I know.
I mean, surely Dirk sometimes is happy.
Very rarely.
We have to get you a cat.
Nah, I'm done with pets.
Yeah, but Dirk is a cat guy. That's why this is also accurate.
Can
Can I see the second one again?
Sure you can.
I like him.
That's your vote?
Yeah.
Wow.
I resonate with him.
So I'll
You're
reveal
getting a
who
little
drew.
hot over there? Looking at this. This is like the man of your dreams here. Huh?
I am still sweating from before.
All right, so Giselle, you like this one? Mm-hmm. So 1, 2. I'm gonna go with 4.
That's your winner?
Oh, the Tim Burton one?
I think it captures who I am most accurately.
Wow.
I feel like you're looking in a mirror right now.
Yeah, actually, it does look like my reflection. Yeah, because the other ones, like they're good ideas, but they're not me.
You're the,
You know, like
listen,
this is funny. Like this is funny. This
You're in
is
charge
I don't know
of the
what
voting.
this is.
Genius.
This is funny. This is genius. This is. I mean, I love this, but it's not me. I wish this was me, but it's not. See, this is who I wish I am. This is who I actually am.
All right. Well, number 4 is the winner. Let me go through all of them before we announce who the winner
Yeah,
was.
give them cred so we can
Yes.
applaud.
So pull
all the
up
art.
entry 1. This was Matt Fraser.
Yeah,
Good job, Matt. You are my winner. Number 2.
Which means you get nothing.
Yeah. Johnny Give a Fuck.
Yeah,
Number
Johnny.
2 was Giselle's winner.
Yep.
Number 3 was a longtime fan. We got to give a shout out. A longtime There Goes the Neighborhood fan, Jonathan Scott.
Ooh.
My man.
Number 4 was... Actually, we'll do the winner last. Number 5 was Chris Adams.
Oh.
I love this. He drew the hottest looking Dirk. Number 6 was Josh D.
Very nice.
Also a great one.
Liked it.
This was probably my
Thank
number
you.
2. And then the winner was Toasty.
No way! Yes!
Dirk loves Toasty.
Love Toasty. Wow, Toasty's killing it.
Yeah, Toasty drew the best version of me and Giselle last time, and now she won the Dirk contest.
Wow.
Toasty, I love you, but you can't do that. You can't submit anymore. You're just gonna win. It's not fair to everybody
she
else.
has to keep submitting.
It's not fair, but it's not
She
fair to
might be on
everybody
the
else.
payroll soon.
She's like the Michael Jordan of submitting fan art.
Submit,
I love it.
Except don't submit to Diddy. What he's been doing.
That's funny.
All right, well, good job, Toasty.
Thank you to everybody.
All right, where do we go from here? Let's do our quick ad read, and then we'll get into the another recurring segment of ours. So, we of course aren't funded on our own here. We have to pay the bills through our sponsors, and our sponsor today is Building 7 Architecture. With an increasing number of construction companies in the market, there is one company that stands out from the rest, Building 7 Architecture. And what makes our buildings stand out is they often don't stand at all. We at Building 7 are proud to offer our clients top quality construction services. And don't worry, our buildings only sometimes collapse for no reason. We take pride in our expertise. Our buildings have been rigorously tested and proven to be somewhat sturdy. But this is entirely by design. Unlike traditional buildings that stand for many years, our buildings collapse in a controlled manner, minimizing the risk of injury or fatality. This groundbreaking design is achieved through the use of cutting-edge technology and our partners at Thermite Incorporated. Our buildings are specifically designed to collapse at the site of danger. For example, if a drunk driver is incoming, our buildings will collapse so he doesn't drive into it. Or if there is a perceived terrorist attack nearby, our buildings are designed to implode before the terrorists have a chance to hit it.
But you could still blame it on the terrorist.
Right, of course. That's the loophole. And our competitors who build sturdy, old, standing buildings are lined with outdated, deadly chemicals like asbestos. Those buildings should have collapsed long ago. So call now and use coupon code PULLIT for 10% off your next building. Building 7 Architecture. Our clients rest easy knowing that our buildings only sometimes collapse for no reason. Thank you, Building 7
Thanks, Larry.
Architecture. Thank you, Larry Silverstein. All right. Another recurring segment of ours is called Madonna.
Yes.
Giselle likes to have a segment to cover the whereabouts of Madonna each week. And what is Madonna up to this time?
Well, if you haven't heard, on Thursday night, Madonna was in LA and she yelled at an audience member for not standing up. But there was an issue.
So do we want to pull up the audience member, Dirk, who Madonna yelled at?
Got to see my custom chair for the first time today. She needs to be sent back to have a front taper added, but in 3 to 5
So this is the fan listening to Madonna, excited in her wheelchair to go see the Madonna show.
Yeah, but then there was an issue.
Then there was an issue, so let's play the next video. This is the Madonna at the concert, it looks like.
What are you doing sitting down over there?
Oh, no.
What are you doing sitting down?
So Madonna's...
Oh, okay. Politically incorrect. Sorry about that. I'm glad you're here.
So Madonna was telling her fan to stand up, saying, come on, this is an awesome moment. You're living your dream at a Madonna concert right now. And then it turns out the fan was a cripple. A crip.
It's really sad.
For Madonna, I know. She was really embarrassed. She had egg on her face after this.
She doesn't have good stage presence.
I feel bad for
I
Madonna.
feel like she's just...
You feel bad for Madonna?
That's what you're talking about, aren't you?
I love Madonna, but in this sense, why do we have to get up because she's out there? Even if we were at the concert.
Well, we've shown on previous segments Madonna's face, the state she's in. She looks abysmal. So she's really putting herself out there to put on this show, and if the fans aren't standing, that's not fair.
I think we should go to a Madonna concert and not say.
Ooh, yeah.
Show her off. You mean like?
Well, you just went to one.
Yeah.
Not stand and see if she says anything.
Yeah. Then
she's not.
And
going
then what
to
happens
now.
when she sees we're not in a wheelchair?
Well, she's not going to say. She's
Wait,
never
you
gonna
want
say
us
it
to go
again.
in wheelchairs?
I'm like rethinking it. She's never going to say this.
Oh my
again.
God! Wait, would you do that?
100%. Yeah.
Oh
Are
my
you kidding me? I've already done something very similar.
Would you tell him as his lawyer not to do that?
I would advise him to do that.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, he passed the bar exam. That was question number 1.
Oh my God.
So Madonna is berating cripples in the audience to stand up. And then what we learned after this was this is a frequent issue in the music industry.
Not being aware.
Well, yes, cripples ruining the experience for everyone else, I think is what you're really trying to say. So let's pull up the next clip of Dee Snider of Twisted Sister.
God.
So let's play a little bit of this.
Is that Dee Snider?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like a middle-aged Long Island mom.
Now that's what I'm talking about. But I got one problem. What is with those people over there? Sitting. Why are you sitting? Are you in a wheelchair or something?
Oh.
Is that the handicap? Oh, it's the handicap section. How do you say handicap? Thank you. Merci for rolling here today.
Oh my God.
Goodness.
If you're not handicapped, stand the fuck up. Stand the fuck up. Stand the fuck up. Stand the fuck up.
Oh, he's making a song out of it. Handicapped people are his muse.
Oh shit, they are handicapped. Sorry. I saw one guy trying to get up, but he kind of.
Oh my God.
This is better than the most stand-up comedy specials on Netflix.
Let's try it again.
Genius. All right, I think it kind of ends there.
If you're
right?
not in a wheelchair, stand the fuck up.
It's a good song too. Twisted Sister hasn't had a hit since 1983, so
Got a hit now.
yeah. So that's one, and then there was another instance of Kanye also.
Oh, this is when he wouldn't.
This is the longest I've had to wait to do the song. It's unbelievable. Now, if he is in a wheelchair, then it's fine.
Oh,
He's in a wheelchair there? Only if he's in a wheelchair. You say it's cool with the wheelchair? You got the... Okay. Like we always do with this.
and then he just goes into the song.
Well,
He's in a wheelchair.
He's probably the best about it though, because he was like, "Oh wait, is he in a wheelchair? Oh, okay, you're in a wheelchair. Okay, sorry."
Dee Snider monetized it by making a new single, so to me, he did the best.
Dee Snider was by far the most rude. Though.
So, and then there's one
And then
more.
what was Madonna?
She was just like dumb. I don't know. She was just stupid.
But it was interesting that she didn't actually say, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're in a wheelchair."
Yeah, she was awkward.
She just
was
said
awkward
she was
about it.
politically incorrect.
It's like,
and then turned her back and walked away.
Is
yeah,
that
it's like
even-
I'm politically correct. Oh, okay.
Is that politically incorrect?
I mean, I don't
Well,
know.
Isn't it just fucking rude?
Yeah, I agree with that. There are better ways to describe what she did. Yeah.
There is, like what Giselle calls them, wheelchair guys, which we learned you took a page out of Madonna's book last time. You called Stephen Hawking wheelchair guy.
I mean,
No,
is
she didn't
Giselle
even
wrong?
acknowledge that he was in a wheelchair, or whoever they. We don't know
so
who.
You're
it
saying
was.
you did it better by saying, "Oh, I'm acknowledging he's wheelchair guy." Here he is, wheelchair guy. He's also drooling guy. Giselle probably wants to call him. Well, I think pulling all this up, what we're learning is, I think the point that Giselle wanted to drive home here is that cripples shouldn't go to concerts anymore because they're really spoiling it for the rest of us able-bodied folks who can stand up. It's throwing the performers off. It's making them awkward. It's making them feel bad about themselves afterwards. The show's ruined.
Is that really what you?
So that's what Giselle's saying.
Giselle, come on. Why you gotta be like? Why you gotta be?
Isn't
like
it?
that?
Yes?
I mean, she's not saying anything, so she must be in agreement.
Silence is compliance.
Yeah.
Hey.
And if it was up to Giselle, no companies would be compliant with ADA, Americans with Disabilities Act standards. So that's what we all learned, that cripples stay home. Come on, we have to build ramps. It's annoying. Right? Well, that was our Madonna segment. See what Madonna's doing to us? So we do have one final segment before we get into our topic of the day, which is Diddy.
Little Rod.
Another infamous segment of ours is cross-examination of Giselle's X account.
Yeah.
Well, I think this is actually going to be good because, as I mentioned before, it's International Women's Day and Women's Month. Add that to the tally of me bringing up women. So I figured to celebrate, we would go to Giselle's Twitter account to see how she's celebrating Women's Month here. So let's pull up her first tweet and really celebrate and applaud women. So Giselle said, "Congrats, ladies, on all of your abortions. You can now rename your womb a tomb." So she's celebrating hashtag International
Tony.
Women's Day by saying abortions are great, women's right to choose to turn that thing, that womb, into a tomb. Which is good. We stand by abortions here, of course. Vacuum that sucker out and show it who's boss. Let's see what some comments here. We have a couple comments, it looks like. Anarchist said, "If we sacrifice foreskins, why not sacrifice the rest?" And Giselle agrees, I think.
Oh my god, it says see similar posts.
Let's see.
Yeah,
I gotta see
we
this.
have to, I think.
You want me to click it right now? We don't want to see what other people are saying?
All right, sure. Womb tomb brutal.
Empty egg carton. Look at
Oh,
that. Look
that's
at that.
clever.
That's pretty clever.
Good job, Gary. And Ben Dover, classic. American women kill more babies than Hitler.
Wow.
Yeah, that's probably accurate. All right, let's go to our next tweet, I guess. She posted a nice image here of ways to mark International Women's Day, a female comedy festival. That sounds fun. And then Giselle said, "Is the punchline a female comedy festival?" I mean, on this month of all, you're trying to like say that what, women aren't funny?
What?
Why would I be against my own sex?
Traitor.
I think what the thing is,
self-hating.
yeah, our audience loves how based you are, and this is a based take. I'd personally disagree, but I think a female comedy festival would be very funny. I'd probably laugh once or twice. So let's pull up your next tweet.
I think you're lying.
Oh, wait, Anarchist again.
I gotta check the comments.
Sure.
Man.
The funniest comedian will be someone who identifies as a female, similar to how females that identify as comedians.
Aha. Okay, I like that. That's pretty funny.
He's a fan of Giselle. He follows you. That's one of your followers. Don't shake your head at Anarchist. All right, let's see what else. How else Giselle?
I was shaking my head at Tony.
Let's see how else you're celebrating Women's Month. Oh, 11th Airborne Division celebrates International Women's Day with a female-led operation. Awesome. So,
why aren't you clapping, Giselle?
well, let's find out. She commented by saying, "Only 67 people died this time from the female-led operation. That's an improvement." Awesome.
See what the fans have.
No comments. One like. One like.
How many people on board with this one?
Well, probably the ones that died would have commented, but there's 67 less people in the world.
All fans of the show.
Yeah. Damn it. All right. Let's see. What else Giselle's got to say? No, she didn't say that. George Floyd said that.
No, he didn't.
Just kidding. International Women's Day. Investment in girls' education pays off. That's good news. Let's see how Giselle celebrated this. Now women are only half as smart as men. What? I mean, sure, it's true. It's accurate, but this is not the month to be saying. You could have said that last month, but you were too busy on Ambien tweeting about Black History Month.
Well, Giselle, I have to tell you something. You're gonna get a feminist take from Dirk here against your misogyny. Actually, the average IQ for females is higher than males.
Whoa.
Females have a higher average IQ than males. So I'm just trying to like pull you back in from this hate and this self-hate. I don't want to see you hating yourself so much.
Yeah, it was a knee-jerk reaction. No comments, no likes. Ouch. But maybe all your female fans couldn't find the like button because they're only half as smart as Anarchast.
Ha, ha.
All right, I think you had one final way you wanted to show your appreciation for women. International Women's Day. The economy has a female face. Okay, that sounds good. And Giselle said, no wonder inflation is so high. The female face is inflated with Botox and face fillers.
Very symbolic.
Yeah, I guess women do kind of like to improve.
Inflate things?
Yeah, their face.
Or their butt, or their breasts.
Mm-hmm.
This is true.
Well, don't talk
But that
about...
doesn't apply here.
No.
Because of the face.
But I guess you're saying that's what they were getting at with the economy having a female face.
No.
Oh, wait. So what did you mean?
Is that what you meant?
You're airing out your sweating pits?
What's that deodorant you use? Lavender spice for
Method
men.
Man. All right. Well, that was Women's Day and month, slightly tarnished by Giselle again.
Tainted?
Now you have to take a women's test that the government created. Pull that up. No.
No. I was definitely going to say no way.
Yeah, I wasn't going to sit around for that.
No, me neither.
Me neither.
All right. Well, I guess before we bring on our guest of the day, who is a New York City rapper who worked with Diddy to tell us all about Diddy's lifestyle
Lil
choices.
Lil Flippy? Lil Flip.
Lil Flitty is
Flitty.
the rapper who's joining us. But I guess before we bring him in and go to break, we should briefly touch on Diddy. Maybe we'll just get into it with him. But really, the allegations with Diddy here, he's being sued by his producer, who's claiming sexual assault, blackmail, gay sex with some rap celebrities, which is kind of
Sexual harassment, assault, grooming him into homosexuality, serious illegal activity, forced to engage in unwelcome sex acts with sex workers, engaging with minors, being groped, Diddy walking around naked, Diddy made Jones work in the bathroom while Diddy was showering, consuming ecstasy and cocaine.
Bradley Cooper and Mr. Cooper did the same thing. It's wholesome. Family values.
Dude, look how wholesome of a family. Look at him.
Look at this.
Unregistered
Nice old man.
firearms and spiking drinks from minors and sex workers.
Allegedly.
All allegedly.
So what's the bad part?
Well, you're also leaving out the bits that there were three other
bits.
This is
three
just a
other
bit. You're lushed up right now.
three other lawsuits that have been happening since November of 2023. So this is number 4.
And those were, what were those ones?
So the first one was Cassie, his
What's that?
ex-girlfriend. She's also a singer. And that case was dropped within the next day because they settled outside of court. And she was accusing him of rape, physical abuse, sexual slavery, made her carry a gun, and forced her to have sex with prostitutes and film it. So that got taken care of.
That's a hell of a way to celebrate International Women's Month. All right. Well, our guest coming up is going to address these allegations. And as an insider who worked with Diddy, he's going to explain what's what, I guess.
It's not good.
So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have Lil Flitty in studio to give us the truth about Diddy. Thanks for showing up to this. We'll see you in a little
We'll
bit.
see you in 1 minute.
My heart belongs for you. A thing or one is the way that you look at me, and the others the way I stare at you. When I met you just then, he's with me all the time.
Giselle, have a shot, you're not wasted.
All right, everybody. We are back, and we are joined now by our guest today, Lil Flitty, who,
What's
of course,
good, y'all? Lil Flitty in the building. What it do, what it was, what it is.
hell yeah, took the words right out of my mouth. So, Lil Flitty, as you guys probably know, is a New York-based rapper, and he's here today to talk about our topic of the day, the Diddy lawsuit. And as far as I know from talking to Flitty off screen, you've had some experience working with Diddy, but give us a brief background on yourself first, and then we could kind of get
a lot of experience.
Yeah, let's kick it off.
So first off and foremost, I want to let y'all know I'm about to do something I never did for y'all. As Long Island, as New York rapper, like, I'm gonna share a secret with y'all. Not yet though, but New York stand up, all right? So I've been on the scene like 20 years. I haven't been known at first, you know what I'm saying? My first mixtape dropped at 13 years old. A little whack, it's alright though, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta start somewhere. But you do what you gotta do. So 20 years, and then after like my first 10, 11 years in the game, I started getting a little clout, you know what I'm saying? A little popularity, a little bit of money, and then I started producing. That's how I met Diddy. And that's how I attribute a lot of people, whatever, but Diddy helped me be who I am today. He helped me figure stuff out, like especially rappers. We're gonna talk about a lot. I'm gonna get into stuff, and I'm not scared to get into stuff because like I'm not a little kid. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? Like we can talk about stuff. They don't do stuff right. I'm here to tell people how to do stuff right.
Yeah, because as we kind of touched on at the beginning of the show here, Diddy's been in some hot water, and he's not looking so hot right now for being in that hot water. Yeah. But you have worked closely with him, so instead of us reading like Twitter and Facebook for answers here, you could kind of, I was thinking we would go through some of these allegations actually that are in the lawsuits, and you could tell us what's going on here.
Allegations. Okay. I will not self-incriminate and I will not snitch, you heard? But we can talk about some stuff. Like I said, I'm here to be real. I'm gonna share some secrets tonight. I'm gonna let people know some real shit. I'm here to be real. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it.
So yeah, like the brief overview of the lawsuit of Diddy's is a former producer of his named Lil Rod is suing Diddy for a whole slew of things: sexual harassment, sexual assault, you name it. Okay. But I mean, you've worked closely with him, so in your opinion, what do you?
And I did shit with Lil Rod before Lil Rod was Lil Rod.
Oh.
Okay, well, we'll talk about it. Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to.
And you do say lawsuit, but there are multiple that are still pending.
What, against?
Lawsuits.
Yeah, allegations. Right?
Allegations.
Yeah. He's not guilty yet.
Yeah, allegations.
Giselle.
Allegations. Well, we'll talk.
Yeah, so, I don't know, I figured we'd probably go through some of these, but how did you meet Diddy?
So, I sucked at first. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I wasn't a good artist.
That's what I heard in the lawsuit. No,
get the fuck out of here. Nah, real talk though, like, I wasn't good. Like, I was trying, like, my first mixtape, 13 years old, I handed it out in middle school, and this is, like, before shit, like, Like there wasn't YouTube, there wasn't like we was like Kazaa. Like I
remember
was
Kazaa.
downloading porn, getting like viruses and stuff. Like you feel me? He's like, yeah, I still do that. But
Dirk.
so like I had to hand stuff out, and like it's a struggle. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta really, really put yourself out there. So I did that for a while, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, handing out mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? Burning CDs, if anybody remembers that, burning CDs, you know? I had to like write stuff on it, but anyway. So I started to get better. Persistent, very persistent. That's my thing. Persistence beats resistance in any field, any walk of life, you feel me? Persistence beats resistance.
Is that one of your lyrics?
Yeah, well, I got a whole song called Persistence.
Hell yeah. I love it.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Word up.
Uh-huh.
Matter of fact, you should like feature in it. Somebody, I heard from a little bird that like you're a little musically inclined.
Declined, but yeah.
Declined. Can you sing?
I could try. I don't know. You like the timbre of my voice?
I kind of do.
You
It's
can't
like it's
sing.
a little raspy. I got a technique I can show you.
All right, yeah. Show me later.
Gotcha.
Uh-oh.
We gonna make music.
Bromance vibe.
Yeah, that's a fact. We gonna make music. But so yeah, I wasn't that good at first, but very persistent. And then so I did a thing, and New York. Interestingly enough, it started out with some artist named Sea Light. His name is Andy Mineo now. He was a Christian artist. We were underground. And I lost.
In the Jew tunnels or?
Nah.
Oh, okay.
What's the? Oh.
In Crown Heights.
No, I was like 22 at the time. Like this was like 15. This was a while ago.
Oh, okay.
So I came in second place. I'm tight. Like I'm really tight. And I'm like, what do I do? I've been in this game for 5 years. I'm like, I can't even win rap battles. Like what the fuck am I doing here? You know what I'm saying? So. Boom, long story short, I wrote a whole mixtape. I put it out to everybody, and somebody was like, apparently somebody who knows Diddy saw that rap battle and was like, yeah, he came in second place, but like he's got some stuff. So they was like, if you got some shit to send Diddy, send it to him, everything you got. And I was like, you know what? Because sometimes I get a little cocky. I was like, I'm not going to send him everything. I'm going to send him the latest shit I got. 10 tracks right now. Send that shit. Boom. That's it.
And then he contacted you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
And then that was how it all started.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So a lot of these allegations going on seem like nefarious in nature, I guess you could say.
Like what?
Yeah, I guess we could start going through them.
Let's talk about it.
Dirk, if you want to pull up, we have some of the lawsuit documents here. Number 53 is talking about throughout his time living with Mr. Combs, who is Diddy, Mr. Jones, who is Lil Rod, was the victim of constant, unsolicited, and unauthorized groping and touching of his genitals and anus by Diddy.
Wait, it says that? Where? Oh my!
Well, you
53.
added genitals, but it says just anus.
No, I combined some of the numbers here. There's other ones where it was touching his genitals.
I think you should make that clear for the audience.
Yeah.
See, look at number 58. Groping of his anus and genitals.
I have my own notes.
Is that me?
And I left out anus.
What's
so,
56 there? A heterosexual Christian man? Oh, no, that's not me.
Oh, okay.
No, that's what he called himself, a heterosexual Christian male.
Yeah, but with you working with Diddy, have you witnessed any of the groping of genitals and anus?
All right. Is anyone in here like? Does anyone sing?
Sometimes.
How long have you been singing for?
I don't know, several years.
Several years, like since a child. Like I'm talking like 10, 11, 12,
teen.
13.
No, not that young.
Have you noticed like, can you sing differently as a child, or like Michael Jackson? Like, there's a different level of artistry that you can obtain, and like. So, okay, there's something that I wanted to do, but I was a little too old. 16th century Italy, and you can look this up. This is real talk. Like, you can look this up. 16th century Italy. Look up castrato. Castrato is
Dirk, can you pull up
as young as
Dirk's
like.
All right.
Oh, good look, Dirk. Dirk is on it. I'm glad because like this is. I'm not gonna talk about nothing that I haven't looked up myself, that I haven't proven. Like, you know what I'm saying? So castrato.
Oh wow.
Castrato, as young as 12. I mean, I was a little older than that, but like, there's techniques to make you be a better artist, to make you sing higher notes. I mean, I didn't go that far, but like you can stop puberty. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? You could stop puberty. And
so a castrato here
in
says
all types of industries, like
Italian.
A singer who castrated himself in order to retain his high singing voice.
That's a fact.
What does that have to do with the allegations here?
It's techniques that we do. So like I wouldn't do that because like I like what I do. But
you wouldn't castrate yourself.
I did something.
That would be tough to do.
So I did another technique. So Japanese, I love the Japanese culture, right? I love the Japanese culture. I'm all about that. They're dope, right? There's something that's not this serious because I wouldn't do that. I love my meat. I need that. You hear me? But there's something where like you can put pressure, you can squeeze, you can still get some sort of effect to an extent without chopping your nuts off, without chopping your, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
And like I could even like I could like I could squeeze your joint and you could hit a high note, bro. Like
I prefer.
How funny would that be if I did?
But like seriously, like we could test it out. This is proven stuff. So I did that. I didn't go chop nothing off, but I did that. It's like you could look that up too. It's called Kogonapaku. So like real talk, like you can sing better. Like before, like think about shit like music in general. Like as artists, music in general. What did we do before auto-tune? What did we do before we could put stuff in instruments? People had to test stuff.
Right.
And how do you test stuff? You grab a ball. You're like, oh my God, I hit him in the nuts and he singed higher. So let me squeeze his nuts. And then like he's singing. Like I know it sounds vulgar and crazy, but like, bro, it works. So, I've been through this. Like I personally done some of this stuff.
So this is what Diddy was doing in the studio?
Of course.
Huh.
Of course. Diddy's a perfectionist to the max.
Yeah.
He wants everyone around him to be the best artist possible. And if you're not with it, then like you can do something else. But like the shit works, bro. Like
so it was a recording technique, the groping of the genitals.
It's a artist technique.
Yeah,
I mean, like I guess it equates to recording, yeah.
Why the anus then?
I mean, how technical do you want to get?
All right, let me take another sip of this. Okay, so tones, right? Like I naturally have a higher pitch, but like I can do different things. Like my voice can resonate. I can talk really high. Like I can sing higher too. Like I'll show you. There's different things you can do. When you squeeze someone's balls, the pitch goes higher.
Right.
You tickle someone's ass or you do some certain things, you clinch and it like gets deeper and it resonates different.
Really?
Yeah, I
call it. It's like different techniques.
I call it a vibrato, but I don't know if that's technical or not. But,
so the groping was both techniques used to alter one's singing.
Yeah, to get that full range.
Wow.
Yeah.
High and low.
Yeah. I'm telling you, y'all favorite rappers do this. And like I'm not like, so I gotta be careful at the same time and like take a certain stance, but like this is the rap game. Shit happens. So like y'all favorite rappers, like people like who go to the extreme. I haven't been to the extreme with certain stuff, like Lil Wayne, for example, right? Lil Weezy, I love him, by the way. He's like an actual G, real rapper, gang. Like he does what he talks about. He's not fake at all. Love Lil Wayne. And he'll tell you, like, he's been through shit. Like, if you listen to his first mixtape, Lil Wayne shot himself because he wasn't a good artist. Like, we're passionate, bro. Like, this is passion. This is our fucking life. This is what I've been through. I'm putting it on my sleeve. I'm wearing it. Like, I wear this shit on my sleeve. Love above all else. Like, so, like, Lil Wayne shot himself because he wasn't doing...
In the genitals?
Nah, it was like his stomach or some shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he talks about his interview. And so he went through shit. He did like some shit to change his voice to be raspy. He did like some ball shit where like they pulled it and squeezed it. I really don't know,
Maybe
but
some
like
deep anus shit there.
Yeah, bro.
To get that low.
Nah, it wasn't. It might have been some deep anal shit.
Okay.
It could have.
I'm just guessing here, man.
I mean, I don't know. If I knew, then like I would be.
See, that says
I would be
what?
Lil Wayne. We gotta ask him in secret. Like, what exactly did you do?
Nah, he ain't giving
I got
away
a
that
secret. I got my secret. What I did. Why I got my voice like this, and I can switch it up to. I'll show y'all. But
So Lil Rod saying that he was constantly groped in genitals and anus. Did he just not understand this technique, or is this like a money grab or something? I don't know.
what's his commitment level?
Yeah.
Like, do you want to be an artist? Do you want to be good? Or some people, honestly, I don't want to sound like too crazy. Some people don't need to go this route. Like, if you're just that good, you don't have to do stuff. You could just be an artist. Like, you can just do shit. But, like, not everyone's like that. Not everyone just has that gift. Like, how many people put out music? How many people do stuff?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's 2024. We got technology out the wazoo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Well,
That's
me personally. Like, I would not have any sort of success if I wasn't willing to do whatever.
And it sounds like you've done whatever, almost. I don't know. But I mean, that's kind of, I never heard of that technique, which is kind of cool because I have been a musician as well.
Certainly explains a lot here, for sure.
I guess.
And it's all facts, baby. Look it up. Look up that. I know you looked at that Japanese thing. It's all facts.
Yeah.
Nothing I'm saying to you is a lie.
Well, there's a lot of allegations to get through. We don't have to harp on that one the whole time. But so the other allegation I wanted to get into was Dirk around number 63, 70 range. Diddy was aware that Lil Rod looked up to and idolized a music producer named Stevie J, and he claimed that Diddy was trying to groom Lil Rod into having sex with him because Diddy would often brag about having sex with Usher, Meek Mill, Stevie J. There was something with Bieber, too. And then it said Mr. Combs went so far as to share a video of Stevie J having homosexual intercourse.
Okay, I got you. Hold on. Can we talk for a minute? But if I throw I'm gonna figure it out. I got y'all.
That was nice.
I'm gonna start singing, man. Like, yeah. I'm gonna start singing. Coming soon.
If it's a concert, I have to increase the pay.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact, baby.
So around 70 is where the allegation was, where Diddy was showing Lil Rod videos of him having sex with these guys like Usher, Meek Mill, and whatnot. So this sounds like grooming.
I am 34, right? I've been around the block. I was there for that. That's not what you think. Like, have you heard songs like "I Need a Girl" or like you said you're probably old enough. What's that song with Mario?
That's the one about J-Lo?
Nah.
And then there's part 1 and part 2?
Yes. And then what's the song with Mario Winans too? I don't wanna know.
No.
You know that?
Yeah.
If
Don't
you
ask
play me, keep it on the low.
Wow.
So check this out. Those two songs I was there for.
Oh.
We had to do stuff. So I wasn't in the song. I wasn't good enough yet, but like I was being trained. We had to do stuff to feel that. They made Mario, his girlfriend, sleep with someone in front of him to like get in the mood of like, oh my God, like I was
like, 'cause it was like a love song.
That was a little
or
weird at
something?
first, but like, yeah. So no,
about
love
your
songs,
significant other
love
cheating on
songs
you.
are
It's a
different.
heartbreak.
That he
It's a
doesn't
heartbreak
want to
song.
know whatever you don't know doesn't hurt you.
That's what the song's about?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it was really getting them in the mood
Yeah,
for
'cause
the
he didn't
lyrics.
wanna
And
lose her.
he hasn't experienced that prior to that, so he had to experience that.
Right.
It's sort of like method acting.
To be real.
Similar technique.
Thank you, sir. That's
And-
method rapping, we call it. That you call it. Yeah.
That would line up with the allegations that Cassie had.
Who's that?
The first back in November.
Cassie is the one who started everything.
And she was the first lawsuit that came out that was like resolved in a day because they solved it outside of court. So that was his old partner, and one of her allegations was that Diddy would force her to have sex with prostitutes while he filmed it and watched.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there for that, so like, I could see it happening, but like, what? People just don't know the context of everything. I can't talk on that, on some real shit. Like I told you, I just don't know. I can see that happening 100%. Like I've been through shit, so like I can see that happening. I just don't know. And like, because like, okay, a good segue. the song "I Need a Girl" part. I didn't go. I wasn't part of part 2, but like part 1, you have to like feel a certain way to make this music. So bring on the naked girls, bring on the drugs, bring on the sex. Let's fuck. Let's do stuff. Let's feel like some shit, and then like give you the best blowjob ever, and then let make her leave. Oh, I need that girl. And he's like, don't you feel it? Like, don't you feel it? I'm like, oh shit, like this shit works. Like, bring on situations, and then guys on guys, like stuff would happen, and sure enough, like it works, bro. Like when you were around this and you see stuff, and then like next thing you know, I Need a Girl is on the radio.
That wasn't J-Lo?
I was there for that. J-Lo wasn't there.
No, I mean
I
the
wish.
song was about J-Lo. Because that was after they broke up.
I don't think so, nah.
I can't think of the line. I'll have to remember
I doubt
it.
it was about J-Lo.
Yeah.
So you're calling it method
Nobody
rapping.
needs J-Lo. Like, you don't need J-Lo. She's around. You can have J-Lo if you wanted to.
I could?
Yeah, you don't need J-Lo. That's why I don't think it's about you don't need J-Lo.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
You need a good girl who like doesn't have kids and stuff.
So method rapping, I think you're making Giselle blush. She loves J-Lo. Now you have a
You love
shot,
J-Lo?
it sounds like.
I love J-Lo.
Jenny from the block.
So method rapping, you're saying that this isn't like meant to be gay or grooming. You're saying
Tony, you're being a rude host. Adrenochrome.
you have an empty glass.
Please.
Uh-oh.
Please.
This is a good segue for
Please and thank
paying
you.
the bills.
Y'all got me comfortable right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready to, you know.
play the fancy
Can I get one of those
adrenochrome
Altoids,
music.
please?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hill and Bill.
Yes.
Bill.
Our sponsor, Adrenochrome.
I'll send you some. I gotta take a picture. Let me take a picture of that actually, cause like.
Yeah, you know Adrenochrome, right?
You can't order that anywhere.
I'm gonna send y'all some.
No.
What?
If you're on Hillary's email
Got
list,
you.
you can get it.
If you, well, no, I got the address. How often? I got the address here. I can send some shit.
Of what,
here for
Comet
you.
Ping Pong Pizza?
As a thank you, watch. I'm not watch. Just watch. Let's watch. But thank you. I appreciate the hospitality.
So yeah. So
what's next? Let's get into it.
Well, I still want to ask a little more about this method rapping. So you're saying this isn't really meant to be like gay or sexual or grooming. You're saying that this is a way to get folks in the mood for like a specific song or love scene, essentially, like in a movie.
Yes, obviously.
Huh.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Of course. Even like there's like literally you could look everything up. Even like interviews. When I was a little kid, I used to like look up how to be good at interviews. Listen to rap music. The confidence that you build from hearing a snare or the drum, like music does stuff to you. You want to feel a certain way?
It's very true.
Listen to music.
So it sounds like from the lawsuit, this is kind of like also kind of misconstrued in a way where like the genital groping was a rap technique. This showing of gay porn videos was another technique. There's something you sent me in text, Dirk, if you want to pull up this video of, this is from Law and Order, where you said that this kind of sums up the frustration of people misconstruing homosexuality in the rap industry. So let's...
I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
But look, he's like kind of, he's upset. And he's shaking his head.
He's got something going on in his head he needs to figure out.
So that kind of is like what you're saying. Like, he's saying he has sex with men, but relationships with women. And then Ice-T, I don't know what character he was playing there, but he's saying that means you're gay. And then the other black gentleman's saying, like, he's shaking his head and like here we go again, almost.
So, you know, like, most of the allegations and stuff, like, I've been through some of this stuff. And like I'm not gay,
right?
Like, yeah, I'm obviously not gay, like, at all. But like, shit happens, bro. Like, this is the game. This is the industry. Like I don't know. Are the Beatles gay? Do you think the Beatles gay?
Tony loves the Beatles.
So you love the Beatles? I have his number. I'm sorry. Yeah, I have Tony's number. Tony, look, like. Are the Beatles gay?
They are not gay.
They're not gay. This is the game. This is the industry. You do stuff. Stuff happens. There's sex. There's drugs. There's rock and roll. There's flirting. This is the game. That's what comes with it.
Well, it's interesting you say that, actually, because the Beatles, there is a story of Paul McCartney and John Lennon where they said they've masturbated together.
Yeah,
not each other. I don't think it was each other, but they masturbated in the same room with each other.
I can see that.
So that's kind of similar to what you're saying.
I can see that.
And they wrote a lot of love songs, especially in those early days.
You know
Everything was
what's
a
funny?
love song.
I got something for y'all that y'all could take with y'all.
Mm.
If you ever have a chance to interview anybody, you want to put them on the spot, ask them if they could beat off in front of anybody.
Louis C.K.
Oh my God.
Sure.
Because he loves
Mm-hmm.
What did Louis C.K. say?
He like loves masturbating in front of people. Like he looks for people to masturbate in front of him.
Yes, and like,
Yeah.
what does he do? Does it help him with or does he do it for a reason?
He
Or
got
just,
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
You
that.
might not want to take his advice. He got canceled.
See a serial like masturbator?
Yeah, big
Yeah.
time.
Well, so so all of the allegations, if this is all like lining up with Jones, does then that make it okay? And then what about like the underage women and the sex workers and the allegations of drugging the women?
Okay. This is where it gets a little complicated. So like, I don't condone anything that's underage, and like I have daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like I have,
Diddy has daughters too.
I got daughters, so anything that's like underage, I don't fuck with. And like,
Literally.
I feel like, you know, like I feel like they know that people know that about me, and like I've seen some shit. Like I've been in the studio with underage girls. It happens. Please don't. So to be real, shit happens. There's underage girls around all the time. And a lot of times, which sounds fucked up, they make their way there. They'll lie. They'll show IDs. They'll be like, I'll fly there. Like, I'm a grown woman, I can fly there. Like, and you think, okay, she's flying there, she's a grown woman. And like, oh my God, this is a little girl. Like, so I don't fuck with shit like that. But like, I've seen shit, like, I don't know. But like, honestly, I don't put anything past anybody.
I don't know if they're saying they actually had intercourse with underage kids, but maybe like you were saying, where they do this like method rapping. Maybe they're writing like a kids song, and they had kids in the studio to get in that mindset.
Ooh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know. So go to 167
I never
here.
Experienced that. What would it be like Thomas the Train or something?
Yeah,
like Big Bird.
Oh my God.
I love you. You love me.
That's Barney.
Let's take this fucking ecstasy and a great big. Yeah, we can make a track
good
together.
single.
Yeah, I want to make a track with y'all. I really do.
Well, Dirk, if you want to go to, there's another allegation that stood out.
Like a baby, no
so
hair.
72 here. Diddy promised Lil Rod to make him producer of the year at the Grammys if he engaged in homosexuality. So that almost to me sounds again like grooming.
Grooming for what?
Is that like to try to coax Lil Rod into having sex with him? Because he's promised him he would probably become a Grammy award-winning producer if he engaged in homosexuality.
Okay, so we live in 2024. Like, we live in the age where people identify as whatever the fuck they want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I identify as the illest motherfucker in the world. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? So
I fell
like,
for it.
and he understood this. He was before. He understood this shit like 5 years ago. We had this company like 5 years ago, bro. I didn't get it, but he's like, yo, this is where shit is going, bro. Like, you need to be ahead of the game. Get involved with the homosexual scene. Get him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can be the front runner. Like, that's who's gonna get the awards.
True.
So he was trying to, like, it wasn't like that per se. It was more like, be in touch with where the world is going. Put yourself in the best position to be the most successful, and do whatever the fuck you need to do to make money and be successful.
So he was like analyzing the market and saying, like, I mean, there's so many shows and stuff where there's gays and lesbians and all sorts of things and all these reboots, and a lot of them are now winning awards. So you're saying he was analyzing the market and saying,
Yeah, bro, there's a reason why, like, I usually don't go on camera too much because I don't wear a purse. You see all these rappers right now, they all wear purses. Like, everything is on purpose. You think they want to wear purses? I swear to God, if you went to their hood, They wasn't raised to fucking wear purses. These niggas shoot people. They have to worry about their life. They wear purses in public because they want to slowly project an image. They want to be relevant. They want to do what they got to do to make money.
It's a good branding strategy.
And then, so how do you,
It is.
right? If this story then takes away some of these accusations, then what about people like 50 Cent or like, what's his name, Cat Williams, calling Diddy gay? Like, is that not the way that that's supposed to be handled?
I would say, like, if we took a poll right now and asked the whole world, with everything going on right now, who do they think is more gay? P. Diddy or Cat Williams? I bet they would still say fucking Cat Williams. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's smart.
But what do
Cat
they
Williams
mean when
was
they
doing
say
that before people were doing that. He was
that's what I'm
flamboyant.
saying, yeah. But, oh, you mean like the way that he was presenting himself?
Yeah. Why do we know Cat Williams for being a little shrimp, little punk, little soft, little? You know what I'm saying? He branded himself as that. He was smart. He was a genius. But I'm sorry. What was your question?
I mean, like, my question was more like, what does that mean if someone like 50 Cent has been saying, like, this whole time Diddy's gay? But what does that mean if someone like 50 Cent then is not using any of these tactics to write his albums? Does that mean is there like a line in the sand where, like, you could say these group of rappers get down like this and then this group doesn't?
People can't handle realness. 50 Cent can do that because he's a real motherfucker. Like, rappers like who talk about killing and doing shit and whatever, not to say 50 kills someone, whatever, but he, like, I know people who tell me stories about 50 Cent, so he's a real motherfucker. He can do whatever the fuck he wants, and people are not going to test him. They're not.
Right.
But like these fake motherfuckers, they can't do that. So they have to figure out a different angle. Like, people have to do different shit. Like me, like I try to just keep it real. Like, if I'm lacking in something, if like that's my approach. That's why I think people like me, because I'm just real about shit. I'll tell the truth about shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just real. You know what I'm saying? 50 doesn't have to do that. Some people have to do that. Some people have to take on a persona. Some people will look you in the face. They will take on a persona. They'll look you in your eyes and just be faking and lying about shit that they did. They'll show you like a fake scar that was like painted on or something. Like, people ain't real. You got to do what you got to do. But 50 don't got to do that. He's a real New Yorker.
Yeah. All right. Well, that makes sense. But some of the allegations go beyond just like sexual type stuff. One of the harder allegations, number 33 range on here. One evening during a recording session, Diddy and a man named G were in a heated conversation. Diddy then shot G in the abdomen. G was rushed to the hospital, but Diddy made all of the witnesses lie to the police about the shooting and told them that it was a drive-by shooting.
If you gotta shoot a motherfucker, you gotta shoot a motherfucker. People get shot in the stomach every day, B. This is like life. This is the rap game, but this is shit. Like I was telling her, 50 Cent is a real motherfucker. People get shot.
But when they shot him, I don't know, have you ever witnessed like a shooting in a studio?
Of course. That's method rapping, we call it.
So, yeah, because a lot of the lyrical content is about like gangbanging and stuff.
Okay, so the shit that they rap about is real. Like, so
you're saying Diddy's just like living the lifestyle in the studio?
Of course. Of course, Biddy's been living the lifestyle. Like, I gotta realize, like, Biddy wasn't built like that, but he did what he had to do to be built like that.
I guess all of this could add up to the story. I guess I'm just not going to get past the drugs and the underage women.
Well, the drugs you were saying is like living the rock and roll lifestyle, I guess.
Well, giving women drugs without telling them, or pushing drugs onto women with the intent to sleep with them or have sexual interaction, I would say is not cool.
No, but yeah, I mean, they're alleging that. I mean,
right, this is the allegations.
When women get drunk, they often don't remember what they did the next day. Like, maybe they were agreeing to drink adrenochrome with Diddy.
Can I just bump in for a couple seconds?
Yeah.
There's times where I woke up butt ass fucking naked, not knowing what happened. But guess what? The night before, like, I've seen videos. I've been in places for a reason. I'm not gonna go to certain places not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. Like, there's people, like, you can't come somewhere and expect to do shit with people who make millions of dollars, who are doing crazy fucking things, and expect to not do something. Like, why the fuck are you here? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you here? You know?
So they knew what they were getting into?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Some people signed shit.
So 167 here, they're equating Diddy to Jeffrey Epstein, where Lil Rod's claiming Diddy had every room in his house bugged with cameras and microphones, and he would have these crazy parties and then get folks to engage in nefarious acts, and then he would blackmail them.
What the fuck is Utopia Habit mannerism?
She's a woman. She's the CEO of either Motown Records or something else.
Ethiopia Hab to marry him?
Yeah, it's one of his cohorts.
That's a nice name.
But he's...
Y'all know who the fuck that is? I'm gonna... Okay. What time? I hope we got time. I'm gonna bring y'all down a rabbit hole. Y'all know who the fuck that is? She's like she's like a...
She's Ethiopian.
Well,
okay. No, stop.
No way. If y'all can picture
I looked it up last night.
Like a gay Black Lives Matter fucking Illuminati person.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, so you do know her.
I love the fucking reactions. So, okay, let's just... So, what does that mean to you? A gay Black Lives Matter Ethiopian?
Sounds like she's going to win a Grammy next year.
There she is.
She sounds like somebody that would potentially scare the shit out of people.
You have no idea. I'm nobody. I've been like around shit, and I'm nobody. I am nobody. That's why they allow me to do shit. People don't listen to me like yes. I'm nobody. But we gonna get clout. We gonna make songs.
CEO of Motown Records.
We gonna do these techniques together. You got like a Mick Jagger thing going on, baby.
Whoa!
He's a notable mouth. My mouth isn't that big. Bad news for Diddy.
Beatles, they all did some shit. You know what I'm saying? They were nefarious. The Beatles.
Jerk it off together and shit.
Circle jerk.
But what was this like? Like cameras in every room of his house. Was he blackmailing people? Have you ever seen this working with him?
Okay, I've never seen anybody be blackmailed. I've never seen that. I don't even know why. I would say like, why do people blackmail people for money? Diddy doesn't need money from anybody, right? So I'm speaking from a place where I dealt with that. So at first I'm like, why the fuck are these cameras here? Am I being blackmailed? Is it gonna be like a lawsuit? Like I signed some shit. Should I have read the fine print? Am I gonna be like, oh, if you don't pay this contract you signed, we're gonna expose you? But that wasn't the case. It was just more like, so I'm nervous at first, and it was just like, we're doing this so you're not nervous. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like y'all niggas are weird. This doesn't make sense. And then it was like, you're a celebrity now. Like, you're with us now. You've produced a song with us now. We got you. Like, the whole lifestyle. So, like, get used to cameras. And there was cameras everywhere. It helped me be used to, like, there's nothing, if y'all could tell my demeanor, there's nothing that I wouldn't be uncomfortable with. Like, seriously.
Yeah, you are very laid back.
There's nothing that would make me flustered.
So... He had all these cameras to get people used to that celebrity lifestyle, like paparazzi and whatnot.
Yeah, like I could do anything in front of a camera.
And that lines up with Lil Rod's allegation. He's saying that Diddy had him filming him all the time. That there was constantly Diddy was making Lil Rod have a camera out all the time, and even was taking his phone and filming with Lil Rod's phone, but that the camera was constantly on.
Yeah, but then this is what I keep telling you guys. Like, you don't have to do that. You
like
can
if you're Lil
do
Rod.
that or not. Yeah. Like, this is the part of it, bro. Like, cameras are on you. Like cameras are on you. It doesn't matter. Like, if you got to do something, if you were smoking weed, if, like, someone beat you up, put on glasses. Like, it's okay. Like, cameras are on you. Like, you should not, like, that shouldn't be a problem. And if it's a problem, just say you're not built for this game, or you want to do it differently. Like, be somebody who changes the game. Be someone who doesn't want to conform to shit. Like, that's okay, but then do it. Don't fucking complain about it. Just go and do it.
So these are a
no
lot of,
one
like,
has to
yeah.
do anything that they don't want to do.
That makes a ton of sense. Like that makes so much sense, man. Because like if I get in front of a camera, I don't know what to do. I see the camera at me, I'm like, I don't know. Like I don't know what I'm doing. But so that makes a ton of sense. Like you just subconsciously like, oh, there's cameras on you all the time. Get used to it. And then you see a camera, it's like, oh, I was born in front of a camera.
I could take a shit in front of a camera.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I could take a dump in front of a camera. Like I could do anything in the camera.
That brings up our next segment. Take a dump.
Take a dump. What is this?
The first 9/11 dump.
So it wasn't even nefarious or blackmail. It was just really to get you comfortable and stuff.
Oh,
so these are all like unorthodox techniques Diddy was doing. This is like he's pioneering the industry. What?
The sex workers and underage women.
Well, they're entrepreneurs. You're knocking a woman-owned business.
I'm just
a hooker.
saying it really
That's a woman-owned
aligns
business,
with-
Giselle.
I just think that
Yeah,
maybe
with the
there might
times.
be
I didn't even think of that.
an epidemic here, right?
Sex work.
In the world that everyone's running these things that we don't talk about, but it actually turns out that everybody's into underage sex workers.
What's your name again? I forgot. I'm sorry.
Giselle.
Giselle.
Like it's
I
a
wouldn't say
mental.
I wouldn't say everybody.
Well, I'm just. How many more are doing it out there? It seems to be a problem.
Sure.
People are doing more stuff than you know or think.
True.
Like Giselle, like I could like come to you after this whole interview and be like, yo, 200,000 a year, and I can show you the money. Like 200,000 a year. Like I just want you to just do something for me, like something nefarious or something like build this company or like do this. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even have to do anything crazy. Like just you and like I don't know your daughter or not your daughter, like your aunt or your mom. Like just build this stuff for me twice a week. I'll give you $1,000. Just build it. It's okay. I'm starting a company. You might want to do that. And if I'm taking off now, like. I'm gonna give you $1 million if you sign a contract with me for a year. I'll take care of you. I got you. Your family don't gotta worry. People are coerced by shit.
It's tempting.
Yeah.
Not for a strong woman like yourself, but some people succumb to this.
So using all these like techniques and stuff that you've brought to light here, there was a song demo that you want us to play. So you said this was a song Diddy wrote for you. And there was you sent us a before and after, before the techniques were used, and then you sent us a version after the techniques.
Yeah, so it was like a producer challenge. It was like do everything raw, and then like do everything with Diddy showing you, like, because it's big to everybody. It's like, okay, now this is Diddy with all this knowledge, like, and it's like, oh shit. So if we do this, we can achieve this.
Yeah, like the genital stuff.
But it's gonna take time. But as long as there's hope for good shit, you know.
So yeah, I'll play. You want us to play some of it, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, of course, of course. Like now we get into it. Like I want to have
Dirk,
a
hold
battle.
off a second. I'm gonna play. First, I want to
cipher.
play the version without the techniques used.
Come to Diddy, I'll make your bolt in my hand. Where women try to woo me, but I won't. No, I keep just fudge. Sauna with the boys is where I can't do. Can we cut there?
So that was before the technique. I mean, I don't want to be rude, but that was kind of a mess.
No, I thought that was perfect.
It wasn't. I mean,
that was like my #1 shit on YouTube.
Well,
like 7 million views.
Well, you sent us a version with the techniques, and to me, it sounded much better.
Okay, well, let's try.
I mean but before the techniques that Diddy used with you, I mean, I don't know, that it was kind of all over the place. You were kind of out of tune at the beginning. Like, listen to the beginning.
Well, I don't want to. I mean, sure, I don't want to blame him, but it seemed like it wasn't mixed very well as well.
True.
Did you
So
see
there's
the
that too.
potential though?
Absolutely.
The potential.
I mean, I was feeling it. It definitely could be better, but I was feeling it.
I mean, it's kind of out of tune.
I know you're.
I don't know that Dirk knows how to
like
dance.
this is what Diddy heard. I don't know.
That's Lil Dirk right there.
Lil Dirk.
Dirk, yeah.
Now they call me Big Dirk.
It's Big Dirk.
All right, so we have a
Dirk.
Let's show them the better version.
Yeah, the version with the techniques that Diddy employed on you, and to me, it sounded kind of cool. the lyrics, actually.
Come to Diddy, I'll make you a man. Your balls fit perfectly in my hand. Women try to woo me, but I won't budge. No, I don't pack heat, just fudge. Sauna with the boys is where I'm getting tailed. Cameras up above, filming blackmail. If you got tits and gash, well, I'll pass. Meek Mill Usher, I'm fucking that ass. Getting you drunk on Diddy's liquor. Then when you black out, well, I'll lick ya. I go down more than a submariner. I'll make Bieber's wiener cleaner. Boy, I'm filming you fucking a blackmail. Now your ass is mine. This is blackmail. That's right, boy. Now you're my bitch. Don't betray Diddy or I will snitch. I'm putting in your mouth a Glock or a cock. Both are loaded and getting shot. Getting shot.
So, I mean, the lyrics are a little parental advisory sticker on that. But, I mean, to me, the lyrics sounded kind of like gay. But you're saying these are kind of the techniques, I guess.
Gay? What are you talking about?
I mean, it said like Meek Mill Usher, I'm fucking that ass.
Bro, we just got these lyrics in. We didn't even know how it was going to work out. Like, I don't, like,
yeah.
I got to tailor
well,
it to
Diddy
my
wrote
flow.
this, you said.
Like, yes, but this works.
I mean, the song was catchy. I like the beat,
works, bro.
But the lyrics are kind of like weird.
First of all, you know what? I'm gonna make that. See, this is why he gives this to me. Look at this. I already have an idea. Fudge, pack and fudge. Pack and fudge was never a good thing. You know what is good? Nutella. I'm gonna make pack and fudge good. Everybody gonna walk around with Nutella. You feel me?
Yeah.
You're gonna have Nutella just on deck at all times.
Oh, so he meant like literally fudge.
Yes, like this is y'all. I'm gonna show you. Y'all don't understand the artistry. It starts. This is a rough. It starts like this, and then we
True.
break it down like this. We get together, we talk, we get the juices flowing, or all the juices. Sometimes too many juices. Yeah, but you get the juices flowing, and then you figure it out together.
Okay. Yeah, and then the first line, I guess, is kind of like that groping technique you taught us about.
Since drugs are illegal, should we call my drug dealer, tell him to pull up? Y'all ever did lean before?
No, what's that?
It's a pretty cool drug. You know Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
He's crazy addicted to yeah. He like had seizures and almost died from lean, like bad.
And that's what you want to get right now?
I don't do it like Lil Wayne.
Okay.
I don't like he does it like
every day.
Every day.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I just do it like on the weekends. What do you do on the weekends?
I film the podcast.
Okay.
Well,
so you're available.
right. So like
I'm around.
You're gonna help me work on this song.
I don't know how I would fit into this song.
Well, no, you just
hold on. Let's
throw
find
out
some lyrics.
ideas. You just like try out. Yeah.
Well, tits and gash, but
Oh,
he's
there you
passing
go.
on that. So
Oh,
that-
so you're not in.
no.
You're
Yeah,
not
no,
in this.
that's a pass.
Getting you drunk on. Okay.
Yeah, I drink
I'll
Diddy's
lick you.
liquor before.
Okay, that could be.
Yep,
that's
I lick people
So
all the
he
time.
doesn't.
I'll lick one of y'all right now. Bieber. I've never really fucked with Bieber like that.
Yeah,
He's
me-
like
me neither.
A-list. He's like A-list celebrity. That's like.
So I don't want to hold you over too long. We're coming up towards the end here, but there was one last final allegation that, to me, was kind of one of the most interesting rumors. It wasn't in the lawsuit, but it's a rumor going around that Diddy had a hand in getting Tupac killed. Do you know anything about that?
This is classic East Coast West Coast shit. Well, okay. So what's the rumor you heard about this classic East Coast West Coast beef? Diddy, Tupac, Biggie, like the two best rappers ever died. Like, what's the people's take on it?
Yeah, they're saying that Diddy kind of like put out the hit or had some hand in getting Tupac killed, shot in that drive-by.
Why would he do that though? There's a little fact that people just forget, but like, and I actually told y'all this, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna test y'all. I've been interviewing y'all. Y'all don't even know. I'm gonna test y'all knowledge though. Okay, so y'all think why would it happen? Why would Diddy or anyone from New York specifically? Because let's get real, East Coast is just New York. Who's better than New York? Nobody. Why would New York rappers want to kill Tupac?
He was competing with them from the West Coast. He was at the top of his game, I guess.
Niggas love Tupac, bro. like, yeah, there was beef with Puff Daddy. Like, I was a little kid. And Biggie Smalls. Biggie was an idol. I didn't fuck with Biggie. But like, that's an idol. Like, you don't, Biggie and Pac, if you can get involved with them, if your music makes it in their lap, like, it doesn't matter where you're from. That's not, you don't beef. Like, beef shit is just for entertainment purposes, just like everything else. It's entertainment. You bring people in. That was not the fucking case, bro. Tupac is bold. Tupac would say whatever comes to his mind, would do whatever. He was a threat to people. Specifically, that lady who's the head of the gay Illuminati, they're coming after Tupac. There's like, just like everything in life, like if you think about shit, like anything, just think about anything. People differ. There's different sects of shit. There was people who didn't want people to exploit gay, just gay in general. Right? Just gay.
Right.
Like, I can say that now. I can say gay.
Yeah.
And that means a whole world of things. They didn't want that. They wanted to just be like, you can just say gay and it's just gay. Now, if I say gay, I might be fucking ostracized. I might have to talk about it. Like, they didn't want that, but this is where we are. Right? And Tupac, way ahead of his time, because he's bold with his bald ass, would say anything, would do anything, didn't care. They couldn't have that. They killed Tupac.
So, who?
Saying she did?
Are you crazy? What the fuck is wrong with you, dog? No, I'm not saying she killed Tupac.
Oh, my bad.
Why would I say she killed Tupac?
Well, did you say the
You're saying the Illuminati.
I'm saying a nefarious group of people.
Like, it wasn't her
killed
personally,
Tupac.
but the organization she was
I'm
part
saying
of.
she's nefarious, and nefarious organizations do nefarious things. But this woman here, no, she didn't fucking kill Tupac.
Well, what was the sects thing you were talking about? Like a part of the Illuminati?
The gay Illuminati?
Yeah, why are you calling it the gay Illuminati? What is that?
She's a part of that.
Oh, I can say that. So yeah, 100%. She's a part of it.
okay.
She leads that.
Well, what is?
gotcha.
She won't kill me for. I mean, she's.
I've heard the Illuminati. What's the gay Illuminati?
So she has like, they don't. I just told you, exploitation. They don't want people to exploit things to make money.
The gays?
Diddy, that's what I'm telling you guys. Let me bring this all together. Diddy realized shit from like 1999, 2000. Slowly did it. Slowly made people do things. And like, look at it. If y'all really looked at it, rappers wear bags. Rappers are just like gay, or they just flamboyant. It's not even gay. It's not even flamboyant. That's just what life is now in 2024 for a reason, for a purpose. This was set up. Diddy did that. Tupac did that. Biggie did that. But Tupac was a problem. Not saying this lady who is very powerful, but she does not want people to take her, the gay image and power. Like, because it's to her. I get it, though. It's like they want to be inclusive. It should be all inclusive. There shouldn't be no gay. Just like there shouldn't be no black and white. It should just be one thing. Gay, straight, whatever. But like, people exploit that. I mean, I'm a product of that. I mean, I guess I kind of exploited it. Like, sometimes I got my little butthole tickled.
Yeah, right. So you're saying
But I'm
that
here,
these-
though, and I'm confident in everything that I'm doing. Like, I'm fuck. I'm not gay. Like, I could talk about shit. I'm protected. I'm good. I'm not gay. Like, my girl's right out there. I love her. I'm gonna lick her. I'm gonna lick everybody.
So you're saying that these techniques that Diddy was doing, that everyone, including Lil Rod, misconstrued as gay homosexual activity, they were actually just recording techniques. And you're saying the gay Illuminati thought they were like stealing gay culture?
Fuck Lil Rod. He's a pussy. If he wasn't ready for that shit, he shouldn't have stepped up. Now he wants to talk about it. Like, just stop. Like, you don't have to do it. Just get out of here, little boy. His name is Little Boy Rod now.
Yeah.
I'm his daddy. I'm everybody's daddy.
Right. Okay. So then Tupac wasn't killed by Diddy. It was the gay Illuminati.
Yes, I was Tupac.
Huh. Well, we're coming up towards the end here, and I want to hold you over longer than we promised we'd have you till. But to me, everything you kind of brought to light here was very eye-opening. This lawsuit, I thought Diddy was kind of like a monster, the next Jeffrey Epstein or Jimmy Savile, or worse. But it sounds like everything that he's been alleged to have done is kind of being misconstrued by Lil Rod. And Diddy, as we know, is really just a legend in this rap game, and he was able to make such raw, real music, I guess, by using these techniques of like groping, bringing gangbanging into the studio. homosexuality, pioneering, all that stuff, but it wasn't actually gay. It was really just artistry at its best. And as we know, throughout history, whites kind of have stolen like blues, jazz, and rock from the African American community.
A lot of shit.
So Diddy's, as a member of the Africans himself, has been pioneering these techniques, and I think maybe white people should try being more open-minded and stealing these techniques and trying this in our own genres of music. And I think our music can now get to the next peak if we stop calling these things gay and nefarious and whatnot. Be a little more open-minded, and that's all I'm asking of our audience. So thank you, everyone. Thank you, Lil Flitty, for coming on the show and talking about this.
Check out my track. I'm gonna make a track with all three of them right here. Y'all think I'm joking, but I'm not joking. Lil Flitty with the squad. I don't even know what the name of it's gonna be, but like we gonna make it happen. You heard?
Looking forward to it. Thanks.
Thank you
Again, and we'll see you all next time.
Come to Diddy, I'll make you a man. Your balls fit perfectly in my hand. Women try to woo me, but I won't budge. No, I don't pack heat, just fudge. Sauna with the